Good morning. Welcome to Fishful Thinker. I'm Chad LaChance, and as always, we appreciate you joining us. We've got a great, beautiful spot to fish today. We're on the North Platte River in southern Wyoming. We're going to go do some traditional western trout fishing today. This is going to be absolutely beautiful. It's late August. We've got a beautiful day. We've got low, clear water here in the North Platte. Got my favorite 3-weight and an ultralight spinning rod, and we're going to get after these trout with lots of little tiny baits, maybe some little streamers. It's going to be a lot of fun. We might even do some topwater fishing with the spinning rod. So it's going to be really unique. We're going to have a good time with this. We're going to catch a whole bunch of trout, hopefully, and show you some really great western trout fishing on a beautiful, beautiful setting here in Wyoming. So stay tuned and get comfortable. This should be a pretty fun show.
Fishful Thinker Television is brought to you by Sportsman's Warehouse, America's premier outfitter. Peterson Toyota and Toyota Trucks, moving forward. St. Croix Rod, best rods on earth. Berkeley, catch more fish. Abu Garcia, for life. Fishful Thinker Television is brought to you by Ranger Boats, still building legends one at a time. Evinrude, spend more time on the water. Lawrence, find, navigate, dominate.
That sure looks like a good spot right here. I'm fishing a little soft tackle wet fly because I really don't know what they'll eat in here, and so I could put a hopper or something like that, some kind of a little terrestrial pattern on, but I just feel like that a little nymph might be a deal, or a little soft tackle fly might be the deal. It's a partridge pheasant tail. Got him. There we go. Oh, I never caught up to him. Oh, that's pretty funny. I actually saw that fish sitting in there, and it took me a couple casts to get him to bite, but it goes to show you they will go ahead and bite this soft tackle fly. It's a pheasant tail. I guess that's what happens when you get a great rod combined with a great line. All right, we know they'll bite. He bit two different things. I think I am gonna put that little Mickey fin fly on. Like we always say when working the little jig, it doesn't matter if it's this 48 8-ounce jig with a little 1.5 inch soft plastic on it, or a bigger one with a bigger plastic on it, or a feather jig or anything else. So most of the time when it comes to trout, keeping it moving, oh, it's gonna be the deal. And you're just really soliciting reaction strikes, you know, more than anything else. Same thing with that little streamer that we're working. You know, you're not necessarily, it's not something that they're already eating. It's something that they're opportunistically taking a swing at because it's different, it's in their area, and you know, it's just not the same as trying to dead drift a nymph or a perfect dry fly to getting fish to bite. We're at a stalemate. We're gonna see what this fish will do now. I don't think he's really big, but that's the whole point of the ultralight gear, you know? 3-pound test and a 48-ounce jig head. You don't horse anything. Now we're gonna see about gracefully getting him over here into slacker water. Come here, little fish. Get my hands wet. Up, come on. Come on, fish. There we go. So we have made contact with a beautiful Wyoming rainbow with the little jig head, the little straight minnow body. Come here, fish. There we go. Now his barbless hook comes right out, and there's the first one. Man, still kind of got paw marks on him. Absolutely beautiful fish. See you, buddy. This streamer is not heavily weighted like you traditionally think of with streamers. Because of the water being skinny like we're talking here, and because I'm fishing with a 3-weight, which is basically because I want to, I could have a heavier streamer and a heavier heavier deal all the way around, you know, a heavier streamer, heavier fly rod, heavier leaders, the whole bit. But I just love the old school streamers and being hung in the trees. As we always say when we're working the jig or anything else, accuracy catches more fish than all the fancy lures combined. So accuracy and line control are the deal. And that's what I'll focus on all day out here on the river, on any given outing on the river. This one should get bit. There he is. Oh, he got bit right when he was supposed to get bit, and I missed him. We saw that fish rise over there. Oh, you idiot. Okay, there's another one just rose right here in this foam right here. Okay. I have to get the fly rod back out. And I love the idea of traveling with both the spinning rod and the fly rod and just keep mixing up. It gives me a chance to work the water twice. The presentations are really totally different, even if I mimic each other, you know. Lots of speed. We'll see if we can get somebody to just blow the bait up real quick here. The whole deal with little baits like this, like we've said before on Fishful Thinker, I think it's a great way for someone to go catch trout. But the whole deal is it's got to be fast, crisp, and erratic. If you make it fast, crisp, and erratic, you're going to catch fish. If you don't, you're not going to catch fish, no matter how you look at it. We'll see about finding one right here quick, but I know one thing as well as I know my own name, and that is trout like to chase stuff. So if you give them something to chase, they'll usually chase it. And that's what we're going to try to do with this plug right here, is just give them some reason to chase it down. I think that might be the deal. It's just real fast. All right, here's the last one. Real fast, that's the deal. There, oh, see, told you. I tried. We wanted to catch one on the popper, and we've had several fish come and refuse. Threw that thing across there, worked it fast. I mean fast like you'd work it for a white bass, and got this brown trout to eat the plastic popper. So yeah, there you go. It's probably the prettiest single trout I've seen in a long time. And look at that little popper right there. Nobody throws poppers for trout, but I'm telling you, you should. Little barbless hooks, it's awesome. See you, buddy. All right, come on now. All right, reel down on him. And okay, now I don't even think this fish really knows what's going on just yet because it's a pretty brown. I'm gonna try to get him in front of this rock. This is gonna get ugly before it gets prettier, guys. Okay, there we go. Told you it was gonna get uglier before it got prettier. I have never been graceful landing trout, and this one is no different. Okay, we got him. Let me get him unhooked real careful. And there you go. There's a beautiful Wyoming brown right there, guys. Absolutely gorgeous fish. No blue hatchery marks on him. Big old teeth. Real aggressive fish. Nice adipose fin. Beautiful. See you later, buddy. Now, we've been picking this pocket water apart. I've been bit and bit and bit and bit and bit and bit. And I've been losing fish, and they've been hard to hook because you can see it's really fast water right here. And it's taken the fastest retrieves I can generate to get them to bite. So, little rainbow colored HD got it done again. There's a shocker.
Fishful Thinker Television is brought to you by Camp Chef, the way to cook outdoors. Peterson Toyota and Toyota Trucks, moving forward. Lowrance, find, navigate, dominate.
It's all about the speed, guys. It's all about the speed. It's about soliciting a flight response from the fish. It is not at any level about trying to feed these fish at all. We're just trying to get them to chase it down. Oh man! Did you see that fish jump? Oh man! That's exactly what I'm talking about, guys. It's just about getting fish to train wreck it, trying to be aggressive. That fish jumped, what, a good foot, 18 inches out of the water? That was pretty cool. He'll throw it back. Now, one thing about working big pools like this is you don't have the fish pinned down as much. You don't know exactly where they're gonna be as you do working more pockets and seams and stuff like this. There's a lot of water here. There's fish just rolled on it. There's one. Oh, got him that time. He rolled on it. I thought he missed it, and got him on the 3-pound. We're gonna see about getting this fish to come across this pool. And he rolled on it once and missed it, and then I just kept working the bait, as you always do with any reaction bait. When a fish misses it, you keep running. That's what you never do, is pause the bait. And you'll miss him if you pause the bait every time. And we got this little brownie right here, and we'll swing him around over here. Come here, buddy. And you're gonna see that, come on around. Well, which side do you wanna go around here? I didn't train this one on how to properly come to the hand here. All right, there we go, guys. We got us another one. Oh, and he's off. There he goes. I am very used to throwing big baits and big rods, and I've got a little bait and a little rod, and it's getting me lots of bites, but my hookup percentage isn't maybe what it ought to be. There's one right there. Oh! Are you believing that? I mean, train wrecks, guys. That's what I'm telling you. They are clobbering this little plug. They're just not staying on. I need bigger plugs, guys, bigger plugs. If you guys at Dynamic are listening, please make me one of these that's 4 inches long with big hooks on it so we can catch some big old fish with it. And we got another one to bite. Now we're just sitting here. We're not even moving, guys. We're just sitting in this one spot, working all the way across the current, getting tons of bites, and this guy's right here on top of me right off the bat. Okay, I actually got my net, so I think we're gonna go ahead and net this one because we're really struggling landing these guys. All right, there we go. Got him unhooked after he got me. He don't wanna play anymore. I just like that little run on the far seam. I don't know if the camera can see this. There's kind of a white something or other on the bank. I really don't know what it is. And it's all the way across the river, but it's kind of straight across over here. And we're gonna see if I can make one accurate throw in there, and I think it's got really good potential. Right there. Now, all we did was change angles, guys. I moved like 30 feet upstream. Oh, it's a big one, I think. I don't know. I think we're gonna have to go downstream because I don't see that with 3-pound test, I'm gonna be able to land this guy. This is really not the most graceful way to go about it. I have landed a lot of fish, and this is not the way you wanna do it, okay? I think he may not be as big as I thought. It may have just been a lot of current. Yeah, with a lot of current. Still a real nice fish though. Come on up here, buddy. Come on up here, buddy. Come on up here. There we go. It's a nice thick fish. And he's already unhooked. There's the barbless hooks working for you. And there you go. No, they're beautiful wild Wyoming brown. Love these guys. And we have caught a bunch of them so far today, but that's a really nice fish. And you know, not a giant. I thought he was a lot bigger than that, but that's what happens when you get this much current on him. So we get him put back here. See you later. Woo, good fun. But the lesson here, I was standing on that flat rock right over my shoulder throwing this way. I got a couple fish to bump, but they didn't commit. So I come upstream past you, throw that way, and now swing it across the current this way. Like I keep saying, that across or the down current is generally better for the throw. First throw, boom, just like that, no problem. So we're sitting on the side of the North Platte River here in Wyoming, and you know, absolutely having a blast. We're probably middle of our day at this point. We've already caught tons of fish. We've jumped off a bunch of fish. One thing you're gonna notice right away, one, I don't have any waders. I am wearing wading shoes, but I don't have any waders on. It's because it's August, it's warm. I'd rather not wear waders. You can see down the bank here, we've been bushwhacking through the bushes. It's just easier to do that without waders. So yeah, I get wet, but so be it. It's part of the deal. It feels great. It's like 90 degrees out. Very, very simple. The other thing is I'm carrying the Light Power St. Croix Avid spinning rod. We've been talking about it all day. 3-pound test Nanofill tied to the little HD trout. Little tiny Revo Premier spinning reel, size 10. great, great, great system. If you want to fish rivers anywhere in the western United States, this is a really good way to go about it with the light power, fast action rod and the braided line, generate tons of bites. But also in the same Avid lineup, I've got a beautiful little Avid 3-weight right here. Weighs next to nothing. It's a 7-foot 9-inch 4-piece Avid 3-weight fly rod. St. Croix does a great job with the feel on this rod. It's fast enough to load up really nice, but it's slow enough to fish very comfortably and easily. I put a Scientific Anglers GPX tapered line on here, textured line on there that's also a weight forward 3-weight to match, of course. And then I've got a Lamson Lightspeed reel. Wonderful setup for fishing these streams. So far today, I've really focused on fishing the spinning rod because we've been catching fish early and often, and it's hard to put it down, very enjoyable. When I hit the right stretches, the fly rod's gonna get a workout. But either way, as an angler, if you consider both of the spinning rod and the fly rod in your arsenal, your days will be more consistent, and I guarantee you'll have more fun.
Fishful Thinker Television is brought to you by Sportsman's Warehouse, America's premier outfitter. St. Croix Rod, best rods on earth. Camp Chef, the way to cook outdoors.
Okay, here we go. Straight across, all the way to the bank. Real small strike zone right there. Got him, got him, got him, right in that real small strike zone I was just talking about. Oh, another one in the current. Come on, baby, come on. Got the light action rod and the 3-pound test. I think this one's little enough that we could probably get him to come up current on us, although I really don't know. It's hard to tell with this much North Platte River running on him. Come on, buddy, I'm just gonna hold him tight. Oh, he's going the other way. Okay, I'm going downstream, leaving my net this time though. Okay, here we go. Come on, buddy. Okay, now I got him in some slack enough water I can hopefully deal with him. Come on. Oh, there's a nice one too. Come here, buddy. Oh, come on, buddy, stay pinned. Come on up over that rock. Got him right here in the slack. Look at this one, guys. This one is beautiful. Beautiful fish. Set this St. Croix down. Look at this brown trout. Holy smokes, there he goes. Are you kidding me? I left my net sitting over there. That one was a nice one, guys. Oh, I disgust myself sometimes. What can you say? I chased him downstream, left my net. What an idiot. That's my run. That's my weapon. Little tiny jig, 16th-ounce jig head. Little soft swim bait on there. Short throw, the main current. Swimming across. You just start working all these little current breaks. I knew this hole would hunt. Threw the jig across there. That's my 4th cast across the pool. And we got another nice brown on the 3-pound nanofil and the little soft swim bait. So I'm gonna get down here. Come on around here, fish. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Look at the colors on this one. And we got another beautiful brown. And we'll get him put back. Gorgeous fish. Not a mark on him. Ate the jig, 4th cast. Same pattern as we found in the last hole. Throw it across the current, work it across the current, and it loads up. Beautiful. Still working the run. Still working the jig. We're 5 casts after we landed that last one, maybe 6, and we got another one. And I tell you what, I don't fall off this rock. It is so much fun. It's hard for me to pick up the fly rod, guys, because with 3-pound nanofil and a light rod, it is so sensitive. This light little Avid, so deadly accurate and such a good way to catch tons of fish. Now, using the same concept of the speed to solicit strikes, we're gonna see if I can duplicate it with the fly rod, because so far, when we throw little flies, all we're catching is little fish. So we're see if we can maybe use some speed on this small streamer It's actually a very old school Mickey fin, and I can throw it on this 3-weight, which really isn't designed for fishing streamers at any level. But it's versatile, and the GPX line's got a fast enough taper to it, and it's heavy enough. It's actually a half size heavy, so it loads the rod really well and handles this little streamer pretty good, actually. Whether or not I handle the streamer good is a whole nother story. Kind of trying to let the current do a lot of my work as far as generating the speed of my fly. So far we can't catch anything but little guys on it. And like I said, we could undoubtedly go nymphing and come up with some fish. But I wanted to see if I could make this work. And I heard a saying one time that in the first step of angling, you just want to catch fish. In the second step of angling, boom, you want to catch fish that are big. And in the third step of angling, you want to catch fish how you want to catch them. And I wanted to catch this one on a streamer, and I think if I'm lucky, I'm gonna get to catch him on a streamer. All right, buddy, come here. Now guys, I'll tell you what, we got the little Mickey fin out. Beautiful, beautiful. We ain't gonna fight with him. Seems appropriate as anything else, but I wanna tell you, we wanted to catch fish on a bunch of different ways today. We caught them on the 3-weight with the streamer, which is now all discombobulated. We caught them on the light action rod with the little jerk bait and with the jig, a couple different jigs. It's an absolute blast. We're on the North Platte River. It's late August. Its flows are perfect, guys. Mix up your fishing. Get your light rods, get your light fly rods, get after them. You'll catch more fish doing it that way, and I think ultimately you'll have a good time. So appreciate you joining us from the beautiful North Platte River in Wyoming, and we'll hope you tune in next week. Thanks. Oh, Chad. Oh, he come off. Oh, it fouled. There's one. Oh, rookie, idiot. Oh, there he is. Cut. You think it was my first time?